Yo, Acehitz.
This is the We Are podcast, and we are here doing it again. It's been a while, but we're here. You might notice there's one of us missing. Yes, there is. Nathan's just having a little break for the time being. He's going through some stuff, but he definitely, well, most definitely will be back. And that tune that we welcomed you all. That tune, well done. Do it some love.
The
Fucking
tune
banger.
is
Fucking banger.
Yeah, the tune is a banger for a start, and it is by a very close family friend, Acehitz. He's just started out, but he has got some banging tunes on his Spotify.
Yeah, really.
I do know that his first. I do know his first music video has actually dropped as well. So this is his Spotify here. Go on, drop him a follow, but I'll share the link here as well, so you can all go and check him out. It's his Acehitz, verified artist. Honestly, he's so good, so talented.
Yeah, really is. Like it was first time I've listened to him today, and mate, there's some absolute fucking bangers. Yes, Devil's Tear, welcome, man. You see, you're number one on the current Smash winners list.
Yeah, just need another 4 for the big tourney for that
another 4,
£50 game. That £50 voucher. That is big.
Yeah. Bit of echo on Jordan, otherwise all good. Thank you, K-Dub. Thank you. Let me just. That's probably because I've got my mic max volume. Let me just double check. John, give us a. Hey up, Governor.
Hey up, Governor. What you say, laddie?
I think that should be better. Let us know if it is. And yeah, well, so without further ado, does anyone want to pick a Smash character? Get your Smash characters in, man. You got a chance of winning a free Steam key.
So free Steam key, guys. Now, yes, Unsung. Yes, Devil's Tear. The boys are back in town.
The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town.
Just so we know, boys. Just so we know, guys. Sonic is banned. Sonic is banned for a couple of tournaments.
Yeah,
just because he fucking goes in. Yes, girl.
Sonic is, mate. Sonic. In all honesty, I think the most bust.
Too nasty.
I don't know. Well, Sonic's won how many? Three weeks in a row.
Yeah, he's won 3 weeks in a row, man. He needs to stop. Oh yes, the previous winner, Incineroar. Wagwan, Batman. Yes, what are you saying? Evening, Ray.
Yes, Reagans. Welcome, guys. Fucking get your characters in. Get them in.
Yeah, get your Smash characters in, boys. Early.
So that will make us fart. Is it fuck Steve? Welcome everyone, Game & Watch. Yes, Reagans.
Game & Watch. That's a big pick. Yeah,
he's my boy Pikachu as well.
Game & Watch. Yeah. Oh, Pikachu. Oh, these characters are going quick this week, yo. Quick.
I'm gonna clap some by, man. Yeah, man. We want them ass claps by Incineroar. You thought?
Trust me, Incineroar clapped ass cheeks the last time we did this. Trust me, Steven picked him and he went fucking in. He won by a landslide.
Who was that? Steven.
Steven, yeah.
Yeah.
Unsung, are you gonna pick one? We see you there. We see you all there. Get these Smash characters in now. Yes, Chung Night 4.
Yes.
Welcome.
Sephiroth. Yes, get that Sephiroth.
Yeah, that is big.
No longer is this just what they call now. Fire Emblem characters anymore. They fucking brought in some actual swordsmen.
Sephiroth, big. Isabella. Yes.
You know what? I'm gonna throw one in for K-Dub. Put Villager on there. Put Villager on there. And we've been playing, and she's been trying to main Villager.
Okay. Where are we at? Where am I looking? I don't normally pick Villager. Where are we looking?
Where is Villager? Oh, under Snake on right, far right.
Oh yeah, I see him.
Go on, John, and let you pick the last one, and we'll get this fucking rolling. Ha ha! How is everyone tonight? Anyway, man, it's good to be back. Good to see everyone getting involved.
Yeah, man. Big teams.
It's a bit of I'm a bit anxious in all honesty.
So just before we go in again, Sam did mention it earlier. There is only 2 of us. And there might only be 2 of us for a couple of weeks. Nathan's just taking a bit of a break and taking a bit of time for himself. But hopefully we'll see him back in a couple of weeks.
Aye. Fingers crossed. So, fucking let's get this Smash on the way.
Let me pick this character and then let's get going.
So if two new people pop in, Mewtwo and Villager are open. There are only 2 characters that are open, so that's a good little starter. So everyone else has been picked. Just Villager and Mewtwo to be. Pardon me, pigs.
Oh yeah, Villager and Mewtwo. All right,
Villager
let's
and
get this
Mewtwo.
underway. You guys know the rules. The winner gets added to the list of the top 8. And first and second get both Steam keys. If the winner is already on that list, then it drops to second. And then if second is already on the list, it'll drop to third.
Yep.
So
that's
let's
how
fight,
it
boys.
works. Let's go.
Let's fight.
Right. So, guys. Oh, playing a musical instrument. So it's been a while since we've done this, but so there's some bits and bats of some news, old and new. Obviously, over the time we've had off, Sony announced that they were closing the PlayStation 3 and the Vita store, but in recent days, in the last I think couple of weeks, they've retraced them steps and they've basically said, "Yo, we're not doing that because we actually have a fan base of these old consoles." I don't know about you, Jordan, but the Vita, I think, was overshadowed a bit. I think it was a great console, but it was overshadowed a bit. I think by obviously PS4 but I know Liam, obviously he doesn't play his Vita much now, but he's got a fierce collection of Vita games.
Yeah, no, definitely. I love the Vita. It's a shame because what they tried to do with the Vita is exactly what the Switch is in theory, if you think about it.
Yeah.
So it is a shame. It's just one of them. Nintendo dominate the handheld market, unfortunately.
What is the Switch It came out not long after the Vita, were it? Or was the Vita out for some time before?
No, Vita were out for some time, and then the Switch came out.
It was like 3DS era, wasn't it?
Yeah, nah, I do. Don't get me wrong. The thing is, I played some good games on my Vita. So I played Disgaea that Liam got me into, but that's very niche. Them kind of games are very niche. And then I played Golden Abyss Uncharted, which I thought was fantastic. I thought that was a really good game, and it probably would only work on the Vita. So it's good that them kind of games came out because it would only work on the Vita. But at the same time, I don't know, they just didn't get enough traction. You know what I mean? It was, I think it was too gimmicky, but the gimmick wasn't done right.
Yeah, well, they tried making it compatible with the actual home consoles, didn't they? And it didn't. I think the compatibility of transferring that PS3 or PS4 game onto Vita, it just didn't work as they intended it to work. It was a good idea, but they were trying to do what the Switch perfected. It was kind of like the same concept, but it was just more perfected in my opinion.
Don't get me wrong, I used remote play with my Vita for a little bit, with my PS4, and I remember playing freaking Diablo Reaper of Souls on my Vita through my PS4, and it worked really well. It was actually quite nice to go upstairs and lay in bed, play my PS4 through my Vita, but the problem it had is it didn't have both back bumpers.
Yeah.
So some games you're having to use the touch, the touch bumpers on the back of the touch, which it didn't work. I think that's where the gimmick. Yeah. I think that's where the gimmick stopped working. And I think that was the problem.
Yeah, I completely forgot about it. I only had one bumpers in it, the Vita.
Yeah. And you think about that concept now, that's so strange because one bumper, one set of bumpers, mate.
Yeah, nasty. Crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I just recently got a Pro controller, and that is one of the nicest controllers I've ever held.
Oh, so good, aren't they? They're actually really nice.
They really are. They fit perfectly. The triggers are just the right space apart, and I wouldn't ever go back now. Play Monster Hunter on that it were fucking sick.
It's nice, isn't it? Now that you play Monster Hunter on that, I bet it's so much better.
We see Air cheering Pikachu on. What's Pikachu? Pikachu is on 55 stock.
Pikachu is on 55 stock. Isabelle is on 57. Villager is on 57.
Yo, Tom Nook's got this rigged. Tom Nook is rigging this already.
Tom Nook is sick, guys. Listen, you man owe me debt. Every stock you lose, you owe me money.
Oh, mate, Villager just got fucked.
Fuck you.
So there's actually a way. John, have you got the schedule?
Yeah,
would you want to link that YouTube? Yeah, just link that YouTube and them two links. Apparently you can, if you follow this tutorial, you can actually still access the old web page of the PlayStation Store, which currently only has the PS4 and 5. But if you're still a diehard fan and you want to access it through the web browser, that you can still do it by following that video. Next we have, so this is actually one of my biggest sources of the eastern side of the world, your Japan and China and your Asian side of the world. Famitsu, am I saying that correct?
Famitsu, that is very right. Yes.
It is the editor Acehitz has been arrested for alleged fraud. This happened quite a few weeks ago. He basically, Famitsu is one of Japan's largest game publications, and apparently he got caught impersonating freelance work, so articles for Famitsu, saying that it's his work instead of it's getting passed to him, and he's basically copywriting and saying that
he's not doing the work for it.
He's not doing it. He's basically getting it done for him, or someone's like here, you guys have got this article, like a journalist, and he's basically claiming that them articles as his own.
Oh my god!
So it's pretty. Just needs to be a bit bigger. I think it's a tiny bit too small. Oh, you mean this? Right. The border. We'll fix that for next week. Yeah, because you can't see stocks underneath. I see that. Actually, you know what we could do? See if we can do a little bit of switcheroo here.
A good old switcheroo.
Nope, never mind. That makes it bigger, but you still can't see your stocks. So, guys, we're just gonna have to keep you updated. Anyway, right. This is actually pretty nasty. The next bit. So, Tetris is still quite a big competitive scene, to be honest. And there's a lot of different ways to play Tetris. Basically, there's three main play styles. Das, which is your old school way, where you hold the button down to move your Tetris pieces, and basically that's what you do to play the game in the classic way. And then in obviously the competition's growing and game people are finding new ways to play the game. Hyper tapping became a thing, and Jonas Newborough, which we spoke about quite maybe beginning of January on podcast, he passed away sadly, and he held a lot of championships, and he was a DAS player. And then a 16-year-old came along who was a hyper tapper, and basically this guy here, he basically just wiped the floor with him. He got I think he was one of the first to hit over 1 million points in Tetris. But now there's a new play style called rolling, and it is like, if you just nudge this on Jordan a little bit, it's a good video. This actually, we'll share a link in this. But here. So basically, rolling is invented by this guy called it originates from a guy called Hector Rodriguez, and it's a way of just like tapping a button with several different fingers. Look at that's dirty, that. But instead, people are using it as a controller and using like the whole controller as a button, and it's basically making it like people are hitting like 21 hertz like a second of button presses. So they're basically just like, it's disgusting, really.
Oh my god!
If you move it on Jordan a little bit more, yeah, there, that there. So a pro player called Cheese. So that's how they play the game. They basically use the whole controller as a button. So they flick like all the fingers on the back of it, and each of them flicks is a button press.
Oh my god.
It's actually crazy to think like this. Well, I don't even know when this came out. Before me, I'm sure it was like 1987 or something like that.
Bro.
NES, wasn't
it? Tetris doing bits, mate.
Honestly. Mewtwo. The tech skills on this, mate, I don't even know. It's people who are dedicated out there. People who want to become basically the best at Tetris. I love like how games never really, well, I like the competitive scene never really dies.
This kind of thing does show that no part of a game ever dies. There's always somebody pushing a game to its boundary. Even old games, you know what I mean? Like older games. There's always someone out there willing to push the boundary to get to the next level of a game. It's ridiculous.
Always, man. And it's just, I love it, man. I love it. Even as something as simple, I say as simple as fucking Tetris, but mate, Tetris is a bad game.
Mate, this is a madness. This is honestly crazy.
So yeah, that's fucking Tetris for you, mate. Still going large. It's actually worth a watch. I'll link the if you can link that URL into chat, John, and people can have a quick watch.
Yeah, I will do.
With his kid, Stephen with his KD. But it said kid. I was like, what? Bloody hell, Stephen's got a kid.
Kid?
Yeah, that's just when that next video is just when Joseph Saley and Jonas go head to head, and it's a pretty nasty Tetris game. Who's winning here, Jordan?
Villager, Isabel, and Villager, both for 47 stock, and then there's
Incineroar not far behind.
And Snake, and then you've got Sephiroth and Mr. Watch.
Come on, Game and Watch, man. What the
getting battered.
What the Ross? I think screen's gone a bit dark, Jordan. Yeah,
I just nudged it.
Mate, I'm actually really fucking enjoying playing Smash at the moment. Actually, what games everyone playing at the moment? Anyone got any new games going? Like, what about you, Jordan? Have you got? I know everyone's. Well, we'll get on to Monster Hunter in a little bit, but
RuneScape. So I'm still playing RuneScape. Started to play a little bit of COD.
Escape from Tarkov.
Escape from Tarkov, just a grill. I've got a mate who plays it a lot, and he has said that I need to try it, which I should give it a go.
Grill City actually gifted me the game, and I played it once, and I'm sorry, but I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it.
Tell him, girl. Fucking hell, this guy.
Outriders, but Endgame isn't good.
Really?
We'll get.
Interesting.
I'm not gonna lie, Tarkov does look really good. Outriders. Yeah, I haven't heard much about Outriders. Get out of here. I fixed it up. We'll talk about endgame games in a little bit, because some endgame games aren't. Monster Hunter. Cough. Monster Hunter. But we'll get onto that in a bit. So this is a bit of all news. Apparently the director, Chad Stahelski, the director of John Wick, is directing Sony's adaptation of Ghost of Tsushima, which it's got. I would say that's a pretty sick film to cover. Although I don't know what the story's saying. It could be good. John Wick's a sick film. But I think they've got some. They've actually got some people actually cast. I think Pedro Pascal, the Mandalorian. Oh no, sorry. This is the last of his HBO series. My bad. I've got another game adaptation. Pedro Pascal as Joel, and Bella Ramsey from Game of Thrones as Ellie. Also, you got the Uncharted movie coming with Tom Holland, which are, I think, all part of Sony's little game adaptations. Whoever thought People Could Fly could make a good game after they made Gears of War Judgment? I'm having a laugh, people. Well, I'm not going to say the last Gears of War that I enjoyed was Gears of War 3.
That's valid though.
Yeah, I think that's the last game I Gears I really played. I bought an Xbox One to play Gears 5. That lasted about a week. Good game, but yeah, never beat Gears. So yeah, there's some game adaptations. This is something I've been looking into quite a bit. There's a new app. I say a new app. It were released in October last year. It's called VV. It's the world's first virtual collectible app. So everyone knows NFTs and like crypto and all this stuff. It's kind of, I say it's taken off, but crypto's been around a long time. But now it's kind of really getting a bit of traction, I would say. But this is like kind of stepping the world into your augmented reality, like virtual collectibles. They've got some pretty big licenses actually. They've got Universal Studios, so I don't know what do Universal make? They make loads.
Oh man, Universal make their shit.
Back to the Future, I think they made. Jurassic Park. Yeah, that's a couple of
a lot of shit.
Yeah, they have, but it's Universal Studios. They've also got licensed brands by DC, Cartoon Network, Toy Tokyo, Adventure Time. So all these, even though the app's only been going like since October last year, it's a very, very promising for the crypto, virtual NFTs, and all that malarkey.
But what do you think of this, like, of virtual statues, like virtual collectibles?
So,
as someone who collects stuff,
I personally, I'd rather have something more physical. But for being a collector and having the mindset of having a collection of like a series, like Final Fantasy figures, if you had the whole series of that set, you it's like having a complete set in it. And I think, with that being said, I think the market is there, but I do think it's still got a bit of time to get to the point of being like main market, mainstream kind of thing. I don't know what you think about that.
I don't know. Personally, for me, like, as someone who's gone digital with the games, I still don't see the idea behind this.
Yeah.
I find it really weird.
Like, it's
in terms of the concept.
It is weird. But then I don't know. What if they brought out Pokemon statues?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because in theory,
I just think
in theory, all you'd be doing is doing the same thing you do in a Pokemon game, is collecting virtual.
Yeah.
And does it make it better that it's a game?
Yeah, of course, 100%. 100%. Like, I know they've got I think it's an interactive DeLorean that you can interact with, but I don't know the extent of the interaction. I don't know what you can do. Obviously, you can't physically drive it, but you might just play Pokemon Go, mate. I played Pokemon Go for a good while, mate.
So what were they saying in terms of how do you pay for the stuff? Like, how do you pay for
it's like on the app they've got gems, which it's basically one gem is $1.
Okay.
So when a new release is coming, so in the next few days, the Rise of the Ultraman, which is a big Japanese superhero, they've got a drop coming, and basically you just buy it with money, real money, and you'll get them gems. They all vary in price depending on the rarity of the item, so you can pay between like $15 all the way up to $100. But recently there was an Adventure Time series that dropped like end of last year, November or something like that. There was a Lady Rainicorn that was $18 when it first was released, and then it tells you the mint as well, how many is made of, because it's basically like a 3D model, and they've made a certain amount available to purchase. But there was a Lady Rainicorn. You bought it for $18, and it sold last week for $1,600.
So you can actually sell your statues on?
Yeah. They've just released like a marketplace where you can auction, where you can
now,
buy now.
Now I
do
see
like
a
trading. So people are
Yeah.
doing it to get full collections and all that. But like it's just, to me it's crazy. Like to see something so cheap and then all of a sudden a month down the line it's worth ridiculous amounts of money. It's crazy, to be honest.
No, that's what I mean. Now I can see the concept.
Yeah.
Like,
but yeah, it has potential. Like if the company's been out 6-7 months and they've already got licensing brands from Universal, DC, Adventure Time, Cartoon Network, they must see some promise, you know.
No, yeah, definitely. Definitely.
But yeah, that's go check it out. It's just called VV. I think it's called VV app on Google Play and iTunes, iPlayer, whatever it's called, the iStore. So obviously Capcom have been going through a bit of shit recently. They've just had overcome a ransomware attack, which was at the back end of last year, and now the Street Fighter figurehead Oshikinori Ono leaves Capcom after 28 years of working with the Street Fighter series. He's basically just moving on. He's just going to another company where he's kind of coming away from fighting games. He wants to venture into something a little bit more adventure-ish, something with a bit more depth.
Which I think is good. You should always want to aspire to do something a bit different.
Yeah, of course. Like, especially if you've done some like the same kind of genre for 28 years, you kind of, I don't know, it becomes second nature then, doesn't it? You're not really learning anything. You've done it for so long. It's just
exactly,
you know what they want, people want, and it's yeah, man, it's part of progression, and I think it's good for him. Resident Evil 4. We got a bit of Resident Evil news here for you guys. I know there's some of you who are big Resident Evil fans. Grill Say, I know you're looking forward. Grill Say, did you play the Resident Evil Village demo?
What is that? What the hell? Did you see that then?
What the
operator?
Oh, what in the on the wall?
Oh, no, this woman talking to you. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So this is just the game showcase.
Oh,
so
okay.
I don't think that's actually. I think she was just like
talking in terms of like
into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I was like, yo.
No, I played. So someone else left last year from Capcom Street Fighter Team 2, a big name. Oh really? Probably because of the fucking ransomware attack. No, I played the tech demo, bro, not the second. And I wanted to keep it fresh. Dang, that looks dang. Yeah, well, right. So I quite liked Resident Evil 4. It kind of.
Oh man, Resident Evil 4 was sick.
I really enjoyed it, and I've been playing quite a bit of VR, but I feel like this, in my personal opinion, I think it looks a bit of a dampener on 4. It might be good. I don't know. Like, I haven't played it. I haven't played a VR game yet where I've had to move with the analog sticks. You know what I mean?
I don't think this. Go on.
No, go on.
I was saying I don't think this does it justice, to be honest.
Yeah, that's kind of what I think as well. Girl said this looks like House of Dead cross Resident Evil. Yeah, pretty much.
What is this?
So that what you just saw then, you can either use your analog sticks to move, or you can do like this teleport is what I think they call it, like teleport movement, and you basically like have a cursor, you like point it ahead of you, and you can like make Leon run. It is Leon in it.
Yeah.
You can make him run to that point, and you click, which to me just takes away the whole game. Like, I just use the analog sticks. Oh, I think Oculus now have released some sort of shoes that you can.
Shoes? Stop it.
Well, it's like I don't know what they're called. They're kind of like Oculus blades or something. I don't know, but basically the trailer of it is like people sat in the chair and they're like fucking running, like they sat down and their legs are going like this and they're moving in game.
I just joke.
Maybe that might work, but I don't. This doesn't actually have a release date. I don't think yet. I think it's
all I'm saying is
back end of this year.
If you've not played this game already,
play it first.
Not like without VR. Play this game before you play the VR version.
Mm-hmm.
Because this game is amazing.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. It was originally. Did it originally come out for the GameCube? I think it did.
PS2.
PS2.
PS2, and then I think it got a GameCube release. And then, Wilson. Yep.
Yes, Wilson. Renify was great on the Wii. Yeah, man, course. Tell you what, I played Resi 4 last year, and it's good, but the controls are hella dated. Well,
definitely.
Come on, like, I think it was. It was.
Will. Sorry.
Yes. What? Will Wallace, or is it your friend Will? Anyway. Yeah,
and I think
I do. Go on, Jordan. I do think you need to play the original first.
Wallace. What are you saying, G? No, yeah. It's definitely. I think it's definitely. This game came out ahead of its time. Like, it was definitely like, if this game had come out a little bit later and come out for PS3, an Xbox 360.
Like, just knock it back a little bit, Jordan. When they're back on that roof, like, this kind of made me question, like. About there. A bit more, yeah. So just this whole segment here just looks like how he came out of the window, how he fell
through the window
to the and like how he fell to the floor. Then it just feels like forced instead of like an organic movement. It just feels like it's forces you through a gap. It forces you, like gravity is too strong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like even though gravity is fucking strong, but you don't fall from like 10 foot in the air like a ton of bricks. You have to progressively get that fast.
Yeah, no, it was very unnatural. I think what it was. That was just like. I know it's pre-alpha to be fair, so we shouldn't be that.
Yeah, it is pre-alpha. Yeah, it is.
But it is. It does look a little bit. Janky.
Yeah, janky. Yeah. Grill said they will remake it 100%. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. This is the. I think it's already been teased that this is the next one to be remade, to have a remake.
I think it has been teased, has it?
Yeah. I think it's been teased that one is the next one to have a remake. Which, to be completely honest, don't get me wrong, I didn't really enjoy Nemesis that much. Although I've not given it a fair chance. Resident Evil 2, though, oh my god.
I'm actually going to get them too. Resident
Evil 2
and 3.
So sick. Like, I've platinumed that game. I put myself through hell to play that game just because the game is so good.
Vincent is the devil. He's the devil. You Bobby Boucher.
Mate, it's different with two kids, Will. Trust me, bro. Next level nastiness. My work always say there's always something going on in your house. I'm like, yo, with two kids, there is always something going on in my house.
So like Jordan, the age between Ruby and Oliver is quite big, isn't it?
Yeah, 7 years.
Yeah. Like I think Will I don't think the gap's too big between his kids and my niece as well. They said, it's just absolute mayhem having one after the other. How was it? Like how was it with Oliver and Ruby? Like what?
We don't know because of how Oliver is. It's hard because
right.
Without Oliver having his issues and his conditions, then to be honest, I don't think it'd be as bad because he'd be a lot more mature in his head. But because he's not as mature as he should be, it's quite difficult. Because as soon as it gets bad, he just drops onto this 3-year-old level. That's it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What the fuck is this? So just some random and just fucking yes, Will, what you saying now? You're 2 kids. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Was that the party you had out down at Berry Brow, Kyle? Fuck's sake. So Monster Hunter Rise.
Oh, just before we go into that, was just the demos. We just want to give everyone a bit of a Resident Evil demos.
Go on, Jordan.
Yeah, just a bit of an update because obviously there's quite a few Resident Evil Village demos coming out, and I think they're a little bit all over the place, and people don't really know what's going on. But the game is due to drop in May. We've got a little bit about that later on, but the next demo to drop is on the 2nd of May. And it's only, did they say 8 hours? It's only like an 8-hour gap that you've got to play the game. And you can only play half an hour.
Was that last weekend?
Yeah. And I think it's the same for this weekend as well.
The 2nd to the 3rd of May, you get 24 hours, but they haven't said anything about the 30-minute time limit.
Oh, okay. So
the chances it could be exactly the same, which I won't play.
I think this
done it already.
Yeah. from updates that I've seen, in terms of what people have been saying, there wasn't the demo didn't show off much, but apparently this next one is going to show off a little bit more, so it'd be worth trying, definitely.
Yeah. So I downloaded the demo and I couldn't bring myself to turn it on, which I'm kind of pissed off about because I really fucking wanted to play it, but I think I was ill. Is
that the first demo? Or is this the new one? Is that the Maiden?
So I downloaded the first week the demo came on. It must have been the first one, the Maiden one.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I'm guessing it was the same download that you used for the Castle demo.
Yeah, I think so.
Apparently, on the 2nd, it's going to be available on all platforms. For 24 hours as well. So, if you're on Xbox,
graphically the game is amazing.
I still need to play fucking 7, man. Welcome everyone.
You need to play 7. 7's really good.
Yeah, I really do. Like, I'm getting to the point now. I'm like, fuck's sake, man, just pull your finger out your ass, and play a fucking horror game.
Just go play it in a well-lit room in the middle of the day. Yeah, you'll be all good, B.
Like, I'm thinking about it now. My hands are getting sweaty. Fucking hell.
Mate, you don't want to play Resident Evil 3 then. Fucking hell.
Also, Alien Isolation is free.
Oh, for free, yes, boy, on Epic.
Epic have been doing free giveaways this whole since I think the 23rd or 22nd or something like that. Since the 22nd of April, they've been giving out free games. I haven't, unfortunately, got any of them because I've been ill all last week. So
anybody should get Alien Isolation. The game is scary as fuck, and it's good. It's got some. The Alien Isolation's got a really good feature that it doesn't tell you about. But if you're wearing a headset, it's got like a noise activation feature. So, like, if you're talking and making noise, it attracts the alien when you play in the game.
Yeah, fuck that. I think I literally just like crap straight into my boxes, mate. And
I think it's good because it gives you the thing is why the game's so good is because you can't actually physically kill the alien.
So Is he a VR version of this game, or will there be? Do you know anyone?
What of Alien? Adjustment. I'm surprised they've not made one.
Because I'm quite surprised. That's something I think could work really well on VR.
Definitely.
100% worse than Resi 7. Right, I'll start with Resi 7. Oh, now Will saying Resi is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I watched. It was Sad Jordan. Sad showed me his video of when he walked up the stairs and he looked at a cabinet, and this fucking woman just appears out of fucking nowhere, and it's like,
trust me.
I'm like, you can't just look at a cupboard yet and something just emerge from it out of literally just materialize. That just, to me, you'd feel safe. You feel safe nowhere.
Oh yeah, trust me. The guy gets, when Sad plays, he gets scared of his own shoulder.
Yeah, that's all.
His shoulder, because of the VR, comes into view, and he fucking shits himself. And it's only his shoulder. Fucking jokes.
Mental, man. Oh my god, this Smash game is
so fucking... yeah. Before we move on to the next thing, Mewtwo is out.
Oh wait, Will, if you want, mate, there's one last character in there, Mewtwo.
No, Mewtwo's out.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Better luck next time, man.
Sephiroth is about to go out. Pikachu's doing alright. Isabel's doing alright, and Snake's doing alright.
Pikachu, Isabel. Who picked Isabel? Did Sad get
Isabel? Unsung got Isabel. Yeah.
And Villagers on 13, mate.
Bro,
has anyone got Villager? Oh no, you can't. Too late.
He can't come in now, unfortunately. He's kicking ass.
The time is gone.
Yeah. 30 stock. We say 30 stock. You can get in at 30 stock.
Yeah, 30
after
stock. That. Monster Hunter Rise. Before we cue that video, Jordan, we'll just have a little chat if you want.
About, no, definitely.
Actually, no. No, we'll have a little chat. So, Monster Hunter came out. Oh, when did it come out, John? 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. I'll say 2.5 weeks.
I think it's about 2.5 weeks ago. In the first 4 days, it shipped 4 million units, which is pretty big. That includes digital copies.
Listen, I honestly feel that Monster Hunter World has done bits for Monster Hunter in general. Like,
so what is your opinion on this game, Jordan, like overall? Because in all honesty, like, I've enjoyed it, but coming towards the back end of the game, I'm thinking
it's hard. It's hard. It's hard because so these kind of games, we're used to getting them as a Western release when they've been out for a full year already. Mm-hmm. So we get these games.
Just flip back to Smash real quick, if that's all right.
We get these games. We get these games when they've been out for a full year. So it's so difficult because we've now had it at the same time as the whole world. The whole world's had it at the same time, and a lot of people are struggling with the concept of when the game is first released, it doesn't have that much in it. And it is hard because you do buy the game expecting to play a game for a long time. The games are 55, 60 quid. But, at the same time, everything you get from Monster Hunter Rise, bar a massive game expansion, it's all free. Mm-hmm. Every update is free.
Yeah. Like, thinking about that now, it's like...
you think about that in this day and age.
Innit? Yeah, for free DLC, it's...
That's what I'm saying. You think about that in this day and age. Nobody gives free shit away. But Capcom continuously give free stuff away for Rise. They could easily charge you for them monsters coming out as a DLC. Just the same way people charge for Game Pass characters. Do you know what I mean? Like, they could charge you for that, but they don't. So...
yeah, it's good that they're doing that, but Liam said that he believes that game has being released unfinished, which I agree with him on. I don't know if you've finished like.
I've finished
no
every
spoilers.
aspect.
I think it's a bit too early, but
I don't know. It depends how you see it. I don't know like how many you've played in the past. I've always played them, and in my experience, this is not unfinished. It's the same as the thing is with the Monster Hunter games. It's hard to class them as unfinished or as a finished title because of how they are. The concept is that the concept is that there's always new monsters appearing, and they're always changing the environment and the atmosphere, so something new will always show up. And it works really well with the updates. So I don't think Monster Hunter can be ever truly unfinished. I just think what you're experiencing right now is something you've never experienced before, and that is that you've played the game as brand new, and it's the first time you've had to really realize that when you get to the end game for the first time, nothing is unlocked, things take time. Then the next update comes out, and like we've had this update now, the game's only been out 2.5 weeks, and the next update will come in a month's time with more monsters and more stuff.
Yeah.
So I personally didn't give it I didn't give it a fair chance to start with. But after actually playing it and getting into it, it is a good game.
Yeah, I've still got stuff to finish. Like I know when it comes to Liam and Monster Hunter, he goes to town on it. He goes hard, and he goes hard quick. Like I'm taking my time. Obviously, I'm HR6, and I've still got quite a lot of quests to do. But his complaint is that how the weapons that you're getting don't reflect the level of difficulty you are at. Like the HR7, like the max tier weapons that you can upgrade to, the sharpness you barely get in any white. It's still small blue on some weapons, and I think that's his main concern.
Yeah, but I think he just needs. I think Liam needs to see it as just think if they give you blue, white, purple sharpness now, by the end of the year, when you've had all your free title updates before the next big game expansion or whatever they bring out, you're not going to have anything to progress to because you've got these big sharpnesses and you've got these amazing weapons. I think what needs to be understood is when these new monsters come out and these new Apex monsters come out, that's when you're going to see these overpowered weapons, and you're going to see the weapons that you need to fight the next thing. I think it's hard to grasp because if you've played like Generations and them kind of games and for Ultimate, we get them and they're full of content. Like there's something for you to work with straight away to work towards, and I think that's the struggle. But I don't know. Depends.
Just received a message from Liam. Let's see what it says. He goes, it was on the low rank, just beating Zenoga without going into its spiky rage, into spiky electric rage mode. I kept stun locking it. So yeah, I've enjoyed every bit of it. I'm not gonna lie, I do still like it, and I think, like you said, Jordan, the first free DLC is coming tomorrow, 28th of April.
April,
Monster Hunter 2.0. They did the event this afternoon, didn't they? At 3:00.
Yeah.
So we're getting. Jordan, correct me if I'm wrong. Is it 2 Elder Dragons, the Kushaladora and the Teostra? Two Elder Dragons out there.
Yeah, you're getting Teostra and Kushala Diara, which is your 2 Elder Dragons. Which, to be honest, Elder Dragon. I think that's another strange concept as well for people, is that everybody's always had this idea that your Elder Dragons are in the base game, which they're not. That's not always the case. And I think it's good that what they've done this time is added 2 new extra Elder Dragons. And obviously, I'm not going to spoil anything for people who haven't got there already. The one thing that I would say is I'm glad they've made it so some of these Apex monsters are going to be in normal quests.
Yep,
and it's really good to see that because that was a massive concern for everyone. I don't personally for me, I don't enjoy the rampages, and it's a shame that I'm going to have to play the rampages to get some of the rampage weapons, because apparently some of the rampage weapons I've seen are best in slot.
They're meant to be.
Yeah, they're mental. Now it's going to be a massive shame because I don't want to have to do rampage, but I will. But it makes it even better for me now that if some of these Apex monsters are going to come out and I can fight them in normal quests, that's a lot better for me personally.
So we're down to the last stock Pikachu on the last stock Villager on the last two. So that is that who's so Taylor?
Taylor is definitely got
getting
a key.
A Steam key. Definitely getting a Steam key. Congrats.
Taylor's got a Steam key and a place in the top 8.
And a place in the top 8.
Yeah, so congrats.
Taylor, congrats, mate. Come on then, you can. Nah, it's that's sick. Well done, Taylor. Congrats. We'll get your name on the fucking leaderboard. Let's just before we carry on, I'm just
Pikachu's going in. He might actually fully win.
Oh my god.
Fuck. No, she's killed him.
Oh no.
Oh, get clapped.
Jesus.
Yeah, clapped.
Grats. Well done for that one. That was very nice. We'll be sending you your Steam key. I'll do it now, actually. I'll DM you.
Well done.
I don't even know how to DM on this shit, but let's try it. Whisper. I'll whisper. So these Steam keys are all random. I don't know what they are. If you can let us know in chat. There you go. Congrats. We'll put your name on your name will be on the scoreboard next week.
And we've then got 3 spaces left, and that's it.
Yeah. So far our current winners are Devil's Tear, Crumpet, Biryani Boy, Super Trash Boat Main, and congrats, lads. And at the end of the season, you will be put into a final Smash tournament where it'll be same thing, but you, instead of winning a random Steam key, you will get a £50 voucher to any platform.
So there'll be only one crown champion, and that one crown champion gets a nice, basically a free game, man.
Basically, any game, pretty much any new release of under £60, basically, you will get, and it can be any platform, your choice. And yeah, redeemed it. What game did you get?
These games are good, man.
Let us know.
Steven,
I know there's a mix of good ones, and I know there's some good ones, and I know some bad ones. So it's all a lucky dip.
I know Crumpet got Tropico and Cameron got Hitman.
Hitman, yeah.
Beat Hazard 2.
Beat Hazard 2. Interesting. I'll have to have a look at that. Well, congrats, Taylor. So let's Monster Hunter Rise, Apex, Rathalos, Mitsasune, Diablo, and apparently more monsters are going to be coming tomorrow.
Listen, guys, okay? Sorry, Sam, you just mentioned Diablo. I need to say this. The Diablo that they're showing here isn't just an Apex Diablo. This is called, in the other games, that Diablo you're seeing there is called the Bloodbath Diablo. And it is absolutely fucking mental. It is one of the hardest monsters I have ever fought. It's sick. It's honestly the sickest monster. Like, I'm so happy it's in the game, but at the same time, I'm a bit scared because, like, if you can see,
I'm not gonna lie, my man just fucking dives and
you
digs
see that,
underground.
Yeah, you see that red stuff there.
Yeah.
That's like the bloodbath side of it. So when he gets enraged, it all lights up and it looks like veins going through his body. Honestly, it's so excited for this. That is one monster I hope you don't have to fight just in a rampage.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna probably bust some tonight when I come off stream. try to get to HR7 just so I'm ready for it tomorrow.
Yeah, I want to play, but I've got work to do.
Nah, fair enough, man. Fair enough. Solo, dolo.
Yes, boy. Teostra boy. Teostra boy. I love Teostra.
Also, HR ranks are going to be unlocked, which is good. And Rise 3.0, which includes story and more monsters, will be coming at the end of May. And all of these updates, DLCs, are supposedly free, aren't they?
Yes, they're all free.
They're all free.
Not supposedly. They're all free. Like I said, the only thing they charge for is cosmetics, and also and big game expansion. So I'm talking like they're giving you another game.
Like if it was like Iceborne or something.
Yeah, like Iceborne, which was only like 35, 40 quid. Not full price game, but near enough there.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what you'll pay for. But that might not even happen. Think of all the crossovers that are yet to come out.
Well, yeah, they've got one coming with stories, haven't they?
Yeah. So that's going to be the first one. I expect
like vice versa as well. So you get DLC for the stories and yeah.
Just think Capcom's massive, and they don't just do Capcom crossovers. There's not just Resident Evil. There's not just Mega Man. There's not just DMC and stuff like that. There's not just them crossover. They'll have other. That World had a crossover with Horizon Zero Dawn. Do you know what I mean? It's just all that. So,
Yeah, keep your eyes out.
We'll see. It's a good time.
As well, it's because it's exactly how the old Ultimates and your just your base games, your Monster Hunter 2 Ultimate, free Ultimate. I'm sure didn't they all have free DLC? And it was basically like exactly how the story is on this, but we had to wait for DLC to basically unravel your progression, basically. Yeah,
so the Ultimate versions that we've played, so 4 Ultimate, Generations Ultimate, basically what them games are is that they've been out over there for a year, and then what we're getting is the base game plus all the free DLC.
Yeah.
In just one game straight away. So yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it. Let's go. Let's fucking do it. I'm gonna play some tonight.
I'm jealous. I'm very
jealous. So Discord, obviously, it's probably your main group chat. Also, before we go into this, guys, this episode is sponsored by Warrior Gaming. They've got some competitions going at the moment. Some pretty nice ones. They got another PS5, shit like that. Go check them out. We'll get the link in chat for you. If you use the Error 10 code on the checkout, you get 10% off all your ticket prices. Yeah, do it. It's easy. It's not free. You have to pay.
I was about to say it's easy. It's free. Although to be fair, they do have free.
They do have free competitions
sometimes.
Yeah, they do.
They do have free competitions sometimes.
They do indeed. And also go check out our Discord in the link below. We'll also probably get that link for you as well. If you haven't already, we play games. There's always people. Mostly, there's always someone in there just chilling. But yeah, go check it out. But yeah, Discord. Microsoft were trying to buy Discord quite a few weeks ago, and it went on for about 3 weeks, back and forth with some prices. I think the first offer Microsoft offered was $7 billion, which is even that amount of money. It's just crazy to think they declined that, and then finally they asked them for Microsoft offered $10 billion, and Discord still remained independent. They did not take a $10 billion offer, which is massively fucking respectable, because if a company who doesn't actually profit from their platform, like literally they've got Nitro subscription, yeah, which is £10 a month, but they still haven't made a profit off of Discord, and it's been going maybe 10 years, maybe a bit longer. I'm not sure. It's been around for a while.
That's a mad. I just got mad respect. I could turn down that kind
mad fucking respect, and good on Discord, mate. They've got such a powerful platform. A lot of streamers are using it to promote themselves. They don't even like use like half of the socials. It's such a good platform, and it's free, and it gives you a choice of if you want these. Like, even the features, I don't even think the features are hugely different. I think it's like transferring of files and sending files over Discord. I think it just increases stuff like that. So it's not a massive bonus, but mate, good on them.
Definitely.
Unsung the hero. I profit off my platform. It makes me taller. So going on to an even bigger brand, Mr. Jeff Bezos. Amazon have just cancelled the highly anticipated Lord of the Rings MMO, which I'm gutted about, because I'd fucking love to play Lord of the Rings MMO.
Yeah. I think the problem with Lord of the Rings games we've had recently is you think about the Lord of the Rings games that came out on the PlayStation 2. Fantastic.
Yeah.
You know, very linear, but amazing. You had that RPG element, leveling up. Yeah, fantastic. Then you had the strategy game on, which was Battle for Middle-earth, which again was amazing. Then it had a bit of a like a bit of a downfall. Then Middle-earth came out, and Middle-earth was amazing. Shadow of Mordor, was so good, so good. But then everything else around that has just been crap. And you think of Final Fantasy 14, but with Lord of the Rings. Oh my god!
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'd be pinging man from miles away with a bow.
Trust me. All I'm saying is, just think of how sick that game would be. Final Fantasy 14, Lord of the Rings. Oh my god.
So yeah, the reason it got cancelled was, which is quite a joke. Basically, corporations now are playing Monopoly, and Tencent, which is the largest multimedia parent company, they own fucking stocks in Riot Games, Warner Brothers, everywhere, worldwide. Everything they've got their foot in. They have basically purchased Liu, which is a Chinese company that was developing with Amazon the game, and Tencent have bought them out, and obviously contracts are being disrupted, and disagreements are happening, and basically Tencent and Amazon couldn't come to an agreement, so Amazon have cancelled all production, all development of the Lord of the Rings MMO. This game was announced in 2019, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
I like from 14 best MMO. I think it actually is. I think it's up there with the greats, isn't it? I think it actually has like a pedestal up there with World of Warcraft and RuneScape. Like, I think it's like 14. top three, isn't it? Top 3.
14 is actually, I think it's actually classed as the best MMO at the moment.
The best, yeah. I do think it, yeah.
Has the most unique updates. It has the least toxic game player base.
Yeah, which is great. Fucking great.
Yeah, and I think it is one of the best at the moment.
Unsung the hero, Tencent, mate. Tencent. Yeah, 14 girls say. Tencent, mate. They will always have their foot in most high-end corporations. Yeah, girls say. Final Fantasy 14. Like it's a game I think I might even, because I've been wanting to get back into an MMO. I want to get back into RuneScape, but I'm kind of past it now. I was thinking, well, no, I'll get my fire cape. I will. I'll pay someone to do it for me. No.
I'll do it.
Oh my god. Going back, but to it, no doubt, when I get burnt off Tarkov.
I didn't know if you saw, but I was actually on Final Fantasy last night. I messaged you saying
14.
Yo. Yeah, I was on 14 last night for an hour because they brought the PS5 update out. So PS5.
Right.
So I jumped on last night.
Yeah, sick. So we've got a few little bits before we get to the end. Back 4 Blood has been delayed to October the 12th. Me and Jordan luckily played the beta. Apparently there's going to... Did we play the beta, Jordan?
Yeah, we played the beta.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
I don't know. I think we both had the same experience, I believe, and that was that it was very Left 4 Dead-esque.
Yeah.
It had some more unique bits.
Yeah, like the size of the actual like hordes kind of thing.
Yeah, size of the hordes, how they're triggered, the size of the maps, and the fact that actually it had a unique bit of like had the card system, like a I don't know if you've all played the Resident Evil game,
like a deck builder type, wasn't it?
Yeah, so like it was actually quite interesting, and I think that's why they've delayed the game to tailor the system. But like, we could pick cards to benefit us, but the AI could pick cards to benefit itself, and every time you died, the scenario was different when you loaded back up.
Yeah,
we saw different enemy placements for the big guy. We had a massive guy show up one time, and he didn't show up another time. So yeah, it was quite interesting actually.
Like Will City, you just said the cyberpunk effect. Like, even though that is, I don't know. When you say that, it kind of comes across as like a negative saying, but I think it's almost it's a productive. It's a like the actual process of delaying a game that is unfinished. It's a good thing to do, man. People don't want cyberpunks, people. Even though I enjoyed everything I played of Cyberpunk, I enjoyed it. It was a great game, but
it was playable for the PC, and I'm the same as you.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Cyberpunk. I really did. For me personally, I actually didn't feel there was anything wrong with it. Apart from obviously, when you see comparisons of like GTA and Cyberpunk, and when you jump out of a car in GTA, you roll and take damage. Cyberpunk,
yeah.
Get out. Them kind of. But then,
Jordan, did you ever come across fucking people with T-poses? Because that was great. I fucking love it.
I had a glitch once where I was driving, and obviously the game just wasn't layered right, and my guy was sat on top of the windscreen with the steering wheel. But I'm driving, and the guy's just sat on top of the windscreen, and it's stuff like that. But the thing is, like Sam said, it shouldn't be seen as a negative. If anything, what CD Projekt Red did has kind of benefited the gaming world in some kind of aspect. It has done the reverse of what Cyberpunk had. So Cyberpunk had the fear to release a game, to delay a game again, given the fans and the stockholders were screwing that they were delaying. But then they've released, and it's had if anything, it's had like a reverse positive effect, where it has stopped these game companies, these stockholders and the fans from releasing, that's it, unfinished games. That's it. They're not releasing unfinished games anymore. Every game that comes out should be a finished game, because they're too scared of having what you'd say is the Cyberpunk effect.
Yeah, exactly that. You're both exactly right with what you're saying there. It is, man. your audience is your main focus, and for them to all be cussing you out, and not just a small amount, there's thousands, hundreds of thousands of people cussing you out because you're going to delay it, because they already delayed it a month, didn't they? It was meant to come out in October, but they delayed it one more month. They said to iron it out for all the platforms, which clearly they didn't. But for them in that space of a month, they got so much hate. They did. That's what I mean. And obviously they didn't want to lose their fan base. The people who have been waiting, I don't know, like 10 years or something like that since it got announced.
But they shouldn't have had that. That's the point. They shouldn't have had that pressure. They should not have had that pressure.
Yeah.
They had so much pressure on. It's the same thing that happened to No Man's Sky. It was that's the exact same thing. If anything, you could call it No Man's Sky effect. Because No Man's Sky exact same thing. Do you know what I mean? They showcased and they promised things that actually read it and in that scope.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's kind of the same thing that exactly happened. And I just think as no developer should be scared to delay a game if it's not truly finished. Do you know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't have that fear, and it's bad that they do.
Yeah.
Because they're only making the game for us as fans, to play, and we should as fans give them as much time as they need to make a game that they're going to enjoy.
Yeah, of course. Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, back to Back 4 Blood, like we were saying, it's like Sam saying, it's been delayed. But what me and Sam played of it, I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. It was actually quite nice to play an updated version of something like Left 4 Dead.
Oh, Taylor, what is Taylor for anyone into Top Shots? So, like we were speaking about earlier, Taylor's there. Again, these are digital, basically digital packs. So it's like your NBA top shots. Your baseball cards, your NBA, your NFL. But these are the virtual ones. Taylor just linked to. Again, you buy. There's only. I'd imagine there's only a certain amount of these, but yeah, if you're into it, go check it out. Gambling, it pretty much is. But the thing is, if you're saying like you say Pokemon pack cards are gambling, basically, it just we've had this discussion many times. There's such a wide grey line in there.
Yeah, it's definitely. I feel that this discussion is very much depending on your scenario and your experiences. Honestly,
yeah,
it's as you've known, Grill. It's not something that we can talk about. It's just way too many different.
Yeah, it'll take us on for another good hour. But yeah, play this video, Jordan. So a game that came out quite a while ago. I'm not sure. Let me just try and get the date because I'm not sure when this game came out. It's quite an old game, isn't it?
It didn't do. The worst thing is I remember when the first Homefront was announced, and apparently they dubbed it as a Call of Duty contender. But unfortunately, it just didn't do the bits it was meant to do.
Yeah.
Yo, Square, where have you been all night, bro?
Where have you been? So, this game, I know it came out in 2016. However, in recent days, people have found an Easter egg, or it's been an Easter egg for a long time, but it's only just resurfaced. Because that's the only reason I've found it.
What it is no one had the code before now.
Is that what it was, Jordan?
Yeah, so there's there's actually something to do with in the game from the article I read. There's something you've got to do to have the machine unlock.
Right. Okay.
But all I'm saying is this is sick. Oh my god, man, I'm getting goosebumps.
So yeah, Time Splitters 2 is actually fully playable via an arcade cabinet in Homefront Revolution, using some old school cheat codes which I have linked in chat. There's some cheat codes to actually fully unlock it, because I think you get 30 minutes of the story without the cheat code, but you can actually unlock the whole game with a cheat code, which is nice. It's nice.
How amazing is that? Oh my god. This is what I'm talking about with games. Just this game is so good. I'm having just absolute nostalgia just watching this.
Sleeping bro, not feeling too great. Hope you get well, Square Man. Hope you get well. I was not well last week and it sucked. So yeah, get better, man. Rest up, drink a lot of fluids. Cortez, mate, sick dude. The thing is, yeah, Easter egg. Man, so isn't game just so great?
So great, man.
Nah, it's sick as it's just sick. Like to be able to play another game inside a game, like Minecraft. You can play bloody Doom in Minecraft now, apparently.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Like, it's so. This is what I mean. Pushing games. Just look at this game. Like, this game came out years ago, and this is such a unique game for its time.
When is Time Splitters 4 coming out?
When is I'm not saying anything, not looking for a sponsor, but you know, if you did want to do Time Splitters 2 collection remake, you know, just let me know. Remaster.
All right then. Another one. Yeah, Grill City. That's what I said to Jordan just before we started. Yeah, I was like, "Yo, Time Splitters was it was ahead of its time. It was. It
really was. It was the base for, you know. Don't get me wrong. There's other bases for first person shooters, but when you look at where it kind of, if you look at like steps in the advancement of first person shooters, this was one of them. You know, this kind of brought it forward, and oh man.
Yeah, there's like in the FPS world, you say like GoldenEye, Time Splitters. They're like not the pinnacle. Well, I would say the pinnacles, because they were just so nostalgic. Just the games in general are sick. But a game that I think was ahead of its time. I don't know what about you guys, but did you ever play Shadowrun? Half-Life as well. Half-Life sick. But did you ever play Shadowrun? The game was online only, and you had abilities like you had the healing tree, you had like a turret, and it was kind of like it was just like an arena 5v5, and you had like actual abilities. Same with what was it called? It was a blue blink.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Brink. Did I not like Brink was basically Overwatch, but before its time, it didn't do very well. It actually got a lot of hate, that Brink.
Yeah, Brink, it did. It
got a lot of hate, didn't it? But then 5 years later, Overwatch comes out and it's basically the exact same game. You know, it's
I'm mesmerized by fucking Time Splitters. Bro, I am having such nostalgia, man. Oh my god, I love this game so much.
I love the multiplayer on this game.
Look at it, that interactive map. Like, do you know what's even more? You can play games on that map. You can unlock games for that map.
John, you know what's joke though? You're not actually watching Time Splitters. You're actually watching Homefront.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. This is Homefront. This is Time Splitters. You can play a game inside a game. Oh my lord. Yeah. Gameception, bro.
Games.
Just gameception. Oh mate, you're not getting them chocolate.
Well, guys, I'm gonna finish off while we finish watching this video of this absolutely beautiful game. I'm just gonna tell you some of the new releases that some of you might be looking forward to. I know there's now lockdown is easing, production rates hopefully are gonna start peaking. Man of rhyming, I didn't even know I could.
Oh shit!
Shit, my bars.
You know it's been a good podcast with Sam spitting bars at the
end. Right, so like some of the titles that I'm personally looking forward to, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people will be also looking forward to. So tomorrow, Genshin Impact is getting a PS5 port. I wish I had like a soundbite of like a round of applause. That'd just be perfect.
That's what I'm saying.
Genshin Impact PS5 tomorrow, 28th. We've got Returnal, April 30th.
Yeah, Returnal.
Snap as well.
Yeah, you've got Total War Run Remastered for your Total War fans. You've got Terminator Resistance Enhanced, which is like I'm guessing it's just a remaster that's coming out for the PS5 of the Terminator game that was released. So that's April 30th.
Resident Evil Village, May 7th. That's not far, guys. That is not far.
Yeah, you've got DLC dropping for Assassin's Creed.
Oh, Valhalla. Oh, yeah, Wrath of Druids. The Wrath of the Druids.
You've got Monster Harvest PC games. You got the Mass Effect Legendary Edition coming out, which I'm really looking forward to.
You got Metopia for Switch coming May 21st. King of the Seas, Biomutant 25th. Both 25th.
Loads. They've got the Rust port. King of Seas. You got. There's a lot.
If you might have never played Rust yet, and if you've only got PS4 and Xbox One, get on Rust because it is actually a joke game. It's actually a joke game.
But we're gonna try add this segment in at the end just to keep you guys updated with what's coming out, new releases.
Yeah, Biomutant does look good.
Oh, Biomutant does look hard, doesn't it? It looks so fucking sick. It looks really good. It looks really good.
Will say, I can't wait, man. Might book the day off for Resi Village. Yeah, man, why not? Fuck it, man. Get a good fucking whole day. One whole day on that game. I personally couldn't. I think I'd have some sort of seizure or something. Mass Effect Legendary Edition as well. Do you get the game now? I don't know what you mean. You've seen the Lost Souls. I do not get the game still. Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I'm sure you get a game.
What do you mean? Do you not get the game?
I'm like. You mean a physical copy of it, or? Don't lie. You can't do. You can't. You got a helmet and a steel book in it. We spoke.
Hardy, bro. Why are you getting the collector's edition with no game? Are you dumb?
Oh yeah, we did speak about it. And you had to buy the game. You had to buy the game separately to the collector's edition. Yeah, I do remember that.
That's not what's happening with this Legendary Collection. I think Legendary Collection is 1 through 3 remastered.
Yeah, but the collector's edition of that, the collector's edition.
They're doing a collector's edition of it.
I'm pretty sure they are. I mean, I'm just gonna have a quick.
No way, they're not gonna give you the game. No.
Mass Effect 3. No, Mass Effect. What is it called? The Legendary Edition.
Yeah.
I do remember talking about it. I'm just gonna try have a look, see if I can find let me have a look.
The game does look very, very nice. Now it's been remastered. It really does.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
actually
So
here for this game.
Yeah, often do pre-order bonuses.
Look at how good it looks. It actually looks really good.
That's Mass Effect.
Yeah. This is a performance review, which I was kind of half watching there. Look at that.
Yeah, no, Jordan. So the Mass Effect Legendary Catch. Yeah, you don't get the game. You get a one wearable N7 helmet with two AA batteries with lights. One Mass Effect Legendary Edition metal case, game not included. One pin, an acceptance letter, two art canvases, and a full color custom box featuring the game art keys, game's key arts.
Oh my god!
So you have to basically buy the game and the legendary catch to play the game.
Does not include the. That is nasty. What is the point?
That's raw. That why would they do that?
Oh, season passes with fucking hell.
Yeah, that's mental. That.
Just as we're wrapping up, guys, I just want to know if anybody's playing Fortnite recently. Sam, how about you? What? Have you been playing Fortnite, bro?
I don't know. It's I've seen it doing pretty well, isn't it? It's quite a big game. Nah, man, I've been licking man's heads off.
You been what? Sorry.
I've been licking man's heads off, innit?
Oh my god, this guy is nasty on Fortnite right now.
No, right. So listen to this.
I didn't.
Nah, right. I was playing some games with my nephew Jonah. He was teaching me how to play. He told me all these little bits and bats. I know playing it once, maybe twice a week. And then I did the dates. I did the data, and I fucking installed it on my PlayStation, and now I play solo games when I'm not playing with Jonah.
Nasty guy.
And I bought a skin.
Oh my fucking god! Yes.
The thing is, yeah, I'm enjoying it, and I know I shouldn't, but I really am enjoying it. I'm also playing Mafia Definitive Edition, which is pretty good. The original Mafia game were I'm pretty sure I 100%ed it on the 360. I'd have to have a look at my gamer score, gamer tag, or whatever. Okay. Sorry guys, why everyone I've told I've played Fortnite, yeah, everyone just like is it not, yo, where my Fortnite boys at?
Fortnite boys in this fucking...
Come lads, quick.
What skin did you buy? That's what's gonna make it for me. So, I just go into Fortnite flex. I don't go to play, I just go to flex skin. So
basically the skin what I got was it was a skin with all the different like elements on it, like ice, fire and stuff, but it was the first 3 seasons of the map. So it's like you've got the first 3 seasons map all over your body, which I saw it and I was like, that's just pretty cool to be able to, like, it's like a throwback to where it came from kind of thing. So I just bought it. And it looks pretty sick, to be honest. No, I'm not deep. No, I'm not deep.
He's asking for support on the channel.
We know game, yeah. My coffee's brewing in my cafetiere, my filtered coffee. My coffee's brewing. And I'm like, all right, it takes about 10 minutes. I can kill some people in it. I'll jump on and maybe spend an hour, and then I'll crack on with my day. It's like one of them things where I pick up before I do something that I need to do, but I can't be asked doing, so I need to prolong it just for 20 minutes.
So you're using Fortnite as a procrastination tool.
I've moved from fucking League of Legends to Fortnite.
Excellent.
Yo, nah, you weren't meant to pick up on that.
This guy's on BMT, man. Says an, he says 10 minutes, well, no, that's an hour.
Definitely, I'm on Blackman time, man. I'm on Blackman time.
Exactly, man, you're on that BMT.
Oh shit! You fucking the abbreviation. That's nice. BMT. I thought you was on about a fucking sandwich, me, Jordan.
You fucking jerk.
Oh god. All right. Anyway, guys, I've got a fucking headache and I need to go for a piss. It's been sick. I've enjoyed it. It's nice to be back.
Yeah. Nice to be back, and hopefully there'll be no more breaks in this season.
Yeah, no more breaks. So next week we have a good friend of mine, James Brook, coming on to have a chat with us. He's got a new venture called Better Worlds. He's literally just released it, and I said, come on and have a chat. He likes anime, he likes games, so I thought it's the perfect time for him to come and talk about what his ventures are. It seems like good positive vibes, which we always like on here. So he'll be coming on to have a chat with us next week. We'll be back with Smash again. Always Smash every week. Get some more free Steam keys. Why not, mate? It's a weekly thing.
Yeah, man.
All you have to do, and we'll put a post up or comment. Get your characters in as early as possible, and then it's fire straight as soon as the episode goes. Boom, bang.
Get them characters in. Get that Smash time. Get them names on. And like I said, you do not want to miss out of being in the season finale Smash tournament where you could win £50 game voucher of your choice. You don't want to miss that.
Congrats, Taylor, as well, to winning tonight.
Yeah, well done. Congrats to a new winner.
Yeah, boy. So yeah, that's been the We Are Error podcast. I'm Gustin Games. Prime example.
Yeah.
Till next week, guys. See
Peace
you
out,
then.
everybody.
Peace out. Peace.
Love.